Hi ladies and gents, Pond here with another video for Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire. Thank you so much for your previous likes, comments and subscriptions to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, why not click on that button and ring the bell so you can get notifications of whenever I'm dropping content on the channel. And now onto the topic of this video. This is one for the spenders out there. So we have seen in the last 36 hours the weekly pass released in-game. It came up in our in-game studio mail and also in the Imperium news, available from like the new billboard items. So weekly pass, what's it saying? It's a new weekly pass available in the discount store. The war badge, courage medal, gold and resources and many more bonuses are awaiting you. The weekly pass also grants some privileges. Unlock it to access the privileges. So let's go into the weekly pass. So up into the discount store and you've got this new tab on weekly pass, and this week we have 4 items available, 2 premium items and 2 kind of resource related items. First off, let's look at the war badges. So you get 2,500 war badges after purchase, and then 1,500 war badges available daily, and that supply lasts for 7 days. That's 13,000 war badges, basically 10,500 for the 7 days plus the 2,500 for £9.49. If you compare that to Royal Prestige, where you're only getting in this combo 500 a day, and so you get 15,000 over 30 days, and that costs you £23.99. The weekly pass is by far the more efficient way to accumulate war badges. If that's how you're using your Royal Prestige, you could actually potentially just switch it to something else, or maybe even just stop doing it and just you could do the weekly pass once or twice a month, and you would actually get way better value because you'd be bringing in 26,000 war badges for actually less cost than the Royal Prestige subscription. So that is excellent value. Plus you've got this added attribute here, which is in the yellow, medical tent capacity plus 50,000. That's a reasonable buff. I mean, if we look at what my medical tent capacity is, I'm up to nearly 900,000. So what's that, like an extra 6-7% additional total to your healing capacity? Obviously, considering we've got these larger increases in our legions because of the increase that the Red Dragon leveling up system gives, then having additional medical tent capacity is going to be a useful function and buff to have as well. And then the second section we've got here is Research Pioneer. So this is going to give you courage medals, 1,000 after purchase, and then 500 for the next 7 days. So that's 4,500 in total. Again, that is just way better value than any kind of previous offers. If we look at, for instance, going to Benefit Center and Daily Pack, today you can get 800 courage medals for £4.89. So that's less than a fifth of the total you'll get from the weekly pass for basically half the price. So again, just in terms of the ROI is way better on your Research Pioneer from the weekly pass. And what else are we getting from it on this one? If you select this, you're going to get wounded healing resource cost, including gold, reduced by 8%. I guess for established players in the game who have a lot of resources, like most people that would be spending for this, you're not going to be too bothered about your healing resource costs. Because either all your troops are going into your healing tents in Eden right now anyway, and you'll have like millions of troops to use, or you're going to be kind of you probably aren't doing a lot of KE every week. But if you are like one of these people that does do a lot of KE every week, then that is going to be helpful. And of course, accumulating more courage medals is going to help as we try and complete our Lofty Legion research, which needs literally hundreds of that, well, probably over 1.5 million courage medals. So whatever mechanic we can get in the game to increase our accumulation of courage medals, that's good. And I know these aren't going to be obviously available to free-to-play players, but the price points are reasonable for smaller spenders, or certainly medium spenders, to consider a purchase here. And obviously, as I say, the value you're getting is way higher than previous packs. And then finally, we've got the gold supply and resource tycoon options. These are £4.89 here in the UK, so I'm guessing $5, while the top two are $10 in America. Gold supply, a total of 15.6 million for £4.89. Imperium supply, the middle option, is going to only give you 20 million for £20.99. So again, you're basically getting at least quadruple the value of what you're getting from Imperium supply. And same for the iron, so the resource tycoon, you're getting 44.5 million from the weekly pass option, while again this middle option here is only going to give you 75 million for $20.99. So they are very even, and even the lower level lower level values, it's giving you more than what these traditionally did for the $9.49 price point. Even though it is a little bit, it's not quite as good value compared to the other two premium. And the only other thing you can compare it to as well is in the benefit center, you do have the weekly supply options here, which again, they're not as good value. You're only getting 3.2 million gold for $4.89 and 9.3 million iron for $4.89. So the weekly pass option is basically 5 times better value, give or take a few percent. That's how much better it is. And also, you're going to get, with the gold, you're going to get training speed of all unit types increased by 25%. So that is a good increase as well. But don't forget, that's only on the base figure. It's not on your including all of the extra bonuses that you've already accumulated from different types of research and things like that. So it will just be on that base initial training speed. And also for Resource Tycoon, you're getting 20% bonus on building speed. For those of you that are doing Eden, you might have already maxed your buildings, or you're doing your later levels of your resource buildings. Those take many days, 30 days plus. This is going to be a good benefit there. And for those in Eden Wonders SX10, SX11 players from states 185 to 360 right now, getting an extra 20% on your building speed is going to help, because obviously these wonder buildings are one of the main ways you're going to strengthen your account during that Eden season. And it's a real drain. I mean, most people after 2 seasons of wonders have got no building or very few building speed ups left, particularly those that have been pushing to be in the top 100 on their map in that metrics. Then you're going to need to getting an extra 20% is going to be a really good bonus for you there. So I appreciate this is a kind of just been a video for spenders, but I like to cover all the bases for all players who play the game. I hope you found this video useful. If you are a small medium spender, or even the super whales that might watch my channel, obviously you are going to get much better value from here. So that is the positive. It does give again, the war badge option is great for small medium spenders to be able to accumulate more war badges for your research. The downside is it's yet another level where spenders are going to be able to accumulate these resources quicker than free-to-play players. And I would still say that it's really important. I will keep referencing to the devs that I still think base rewards should be higher for various elements like Alliance Cup. We should be able to get more war badges from the honor shop each season, not this cap that they have on the war badges of 30,000, isn't it? That would just make it a bit more fairer. Just if people can accumulate war badges, it would just reduce it. The free-to-play players can accumulate war badges and even do, like I've said before, some kind of event which rewards you for activity, specifically with war badges, which I guess faction missions has done to a certain extent this season in Eden, because you do get rewarded the more kind of, if you're on point and doing all your faction missions every day, you get rewarded with rewards. But maybe they could just do some kind of event specifically activity related where you get rewards like Super Dragonite and war badges. That's my thoughts on that. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts, of course. Please put them in the comment section down below. And if you could share this video and my channel in your Alliance chat, Province chat, through Line, WhatsApp, Viber, Discord, whatever you use to communicate with your fellow players in the game, that would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.